Surprise, surprise. We're in the car. How else do you get from point A to point B? Are you hoofing it? I'm doing some scouting today, some research. Nothing really interesting. I just thought I'd take you guys along with me. While I'm doing said research, I almost ran somebody over in the road because they're standing out in the middle like a moron. Pay attention to what you're doing. We're actually finding our way over to AREA15 right now. And like I said, none of this is planned, but there's some stuff I need to look at over there. And then I think my day is pretty much clear after that. So wherever that leads us, hopefully it's fun. Right now I'm kind of taking some back roads, looking at things, seeing how stuff has changed. What new businesses are back here that I don't know about? Could be something fun and interesting. Probably not, but you never know. This is just some of the stuff I have to do during the day. And since I do daily content, why not? Why not show you the ins and outs of what I do? And you never know what you might bump into with a camera when you're out, especially in some of the areas that I drive in and out of. So here's the goofy thing. I haven't been really paying attention to them building all this over here. And they cut off the access to industrial, and I'm sure a lot of people already know that. But there's no reason for me to ever be right here in this area. So I didn't know they did that. So now I gotta go all the way down here. I think I can make a U-turn down here and head back up west on Tropicana so I can turn right on industrial and head over towards AREA15. I mean, at least we get some pretty decent views driving by New York, New York. And I believe I can make a U-turn here. I'm going to. Big, goofy looking building. It's the second biggest eyesore on the Las Vegas Strip. I know I could have just got on the freeway and went a different route to get here, but that takes the fun out of exploring your city. Because, again, you never know what you're going to find when you're out and about with a camera. Not to mention, I like to see new things that have been built. What's going on with this? Oh, so we want to go over here. I feel like everything's changed over here. It's all different now. I'm learning my city again. Dude's out here, I don't know, it looks like he's messing with a manhole cover. I thought he was locating. Well, he is holding a transit, so I don't know what he's doing. We still have all the 4th of July decorations up over here. I have arrived at AREA15. Well, thank you. This is where I need to turn, right here, right on Sirius. Now, they're closed right now. I'm sure I can walk around the campus, though. I don't know for sure, though. Look how they tell you to park at the parking garage. Everything is art. Wow, they painted all the sidewalks red so you can't park out front anymore. You used to be able to park all along the sidewalk. Well, not anymore. They want you to pay to park in the garage. I don't know if you have to pay to park in the garage. You might not have to. I don't know. I just think it sucks. And I get it. Then a bunch of cars crowding up the place and making it look ugly. But I was hoping I could park there because there's something I really actually have to look at on the campus. Well, it looks like we might be parking in the garage. How this works: scan the QR code to get started, add your phone number, license plate, and payment method to sign up. Just drive out when you're ready and we'll automatically charge your account. Huh. But I thought, don't know. I guess I gotta pay to park there. Sneaky, sneaky they are. You give them your phone number, and since I've already parked in the metro area, they just take a picture of my license plate when I leave here and charge me accordingly to my card. What if there's no money on your card? Does somebody chase you down? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let's get into campus. It's barely 11 o'clock in the morning and it's already 102 degrees out. So this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun walk. We're gonna be moist. They have elevator music going. Of course, it's always the wrong way. I always turn the wrong way. Okay, for those of you as old as me, or older, there was a game on a computer years ago called Myst. Does that remind you of Myst or what? I love that game in Riven. I still have it on my computer now, but that totally reminds me of that game. It's kind of a, well, that's all in shadow, but it's kind of one of those, man, it's like a take on the old games when we were a kid where you had to pull the sword. You want to pull your sword and stab the dragon? Kind of like that, but it's a puzzle game. You got to figure things out. For those of you that ever played it, you might know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like they expanded on that and made it more interactive. And it was creepy, it had creepy music. It was cool. Dolls kill, huh? I wonder what that's all about. Nice, they got misters going and I'm right in the sunlight and it is super hot and it's loud like Fremont Street. They're not even open yet, it's crazy. Nacho Daddy. Look, right there, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Right there on the goat that's wearing the night vision goggles. Look at that right there. Everywhere we go, aliens. I'm standing in the misters right here with the fan going and the mist blowing everywhere. It is 20 degrees cooler right here. Might just stay here. All right, amidst all this loud music, well, first of all, we got Horror Unleashed over here, which is, I think, Universal's biggest fail ever. It was meh at best. Okay, so we got Nacho Daddy right here. I don't know what's going right here, but I know one of the restaurants that I used to eat at all the time with Ted and Joe that I absolutely love. Amazing food. Fuku Burger is going right there. And I came out here to see the height of the building and everything because everybody and their mother's bidding on this job. Seriously, here's the deal. Whatever source sap gets this job has to work way up there on that roof. Oof, that's not gonna be fun. How the hell do you get up there? So this is where the Museum of Ice Cream is, huh? The escape game. Let me know in comments, those of you that have come here, how many of you love it? How many of you don't like it? How many of you think it's a fail that all of this exists here? I don't think this is a fail. I just think that the Universal thing is a fail because they just didn't do it good enough. And I think all of this stuff is pretty cool, but I really, honestly, I don't know how they do business-wise. Are they making money? They seem to be adding stuff everywhere. They got mushrooms everywhere. How long before this mister destroys my camera? I don't know, but it feels really, really good. I don't know, can we go in this thing? They're painting it. See all the windows taped off up there, but can we go in the Area 15 airplane? I gotta explore more over here. I don't know why I haven't come out here. Look, they got a jet engine down here. I wonder if it's one of those things that goes off and like blows you across the street into another building. That'd be fun to watch. Like, oh no, there goes Timmy. Well, they got a nice shady area where you can sit underneath here. and eat whatever food you get, I guess, because there's a Saint Honoré right here, which they're okay. Their pizza's not bad. Their donuts are too specialty for me. They're cool looking, they're very sweet, they're all sugar, but they're just too they're too bougie for me. Give me a Winchell's any day. Aircraft only. Yeah, they're going up there to paint the plane. They're gonna write the other me all the way down the side of it. Okay, so this is the Museum of Ice Cream. And again, I know that there's 1,000 creators that make videos out here, but I never have. And that's where you go in right there. And I'm not gonna go in there without Rosie, but I'm not gonna go in there without Rosie being with me because she might wanna see it too. Well, I'm gonna leave the nice, shady, moist area and head out here into the sun, because never walked through here. Like to see it since I'm here, might as well. Since I'm paying $7 to be here, I think it's $7 an hour, something like that, 6 something. That's all right, it's worth it. I get to see stuff I don't get to see. It's like exploring. I love to ride my e-bike through here, but they might frown upon something like that. This thing's wide open, and this must be your Instagram booths, maybe? Photo ops? I think it's a photo op. Grrr. I had to walk out across to stand in the shade and look at this frazzled flower for a minute just so I can cool off. Holy crap, it is warm out here today. Area. They got more of these photo op boxes over here, and I haven't been to this area yet, so that's kind of cool. Look, you too can live under the sea with Ariel. I'm not sure what the hell that looks like, although it does have a disco light in it. That's fun. The ski lift one's kind of cool. There's just no way to see me in it. You can sit in the ski lift chair and put your feet up on here. Only problem is my arms aren't long enough for you to really see me in here. But I am in the lift. See you up there. Yes! We're headed up the mountain. This is the hottest snow I've ever been in. I think I've come to the end of this walk over here. I don't know what's around the corner here. We can look. But they got one of these, it's called the eyedropper. That's what this thing is called. So I see what you did there. Somebody's gonna go up there and scream their head off. Actually looks kind of fun. It can't be any worse than the Tower of Terror at Disneyland, but you know, who knows? Could be way worse. Interstellar Arc. Put me on this thing and it breaks, I'll be Interstellar Mark. I know, that was total dad joke. Total. Got a nice view of Circus and Fontainebleau and Resorts World. It said, yes, the Museum of Ice Cream has unlimited ice cream. And I think, now I'm not gonna walk the other campus today, but I think on this side here, this is probably the last photo opportunity that you have right here while I'm standing next to this really loud speaker. And right in here, well, it's not really, I don't know, it could be a photo opportunity. It's kind of mechanical, I guess. And then in here, they got some kind of a Russian bear. And he's got his little space helmet there. And CCCP, Soviet Union, isn't that what that was back in the day? Cool. Over there is the original campus. Now I've walked through there before. I've never seen that robot, and there's the landing gear for the plane we just walked under, but yeah, I ain't going over there. It's too hot today. And then for those of us that like to bake, here you are, your very own baking area. Just bring your own tinfoil. You can sit out here and sizzle away because there's no shade right here and nothing but the death ray. That goes a whole bunch of ways up there. This is an interesting use of concrete right here. I'm literally playing hopscotch with the shade. I'm out in the sun for a minute. As soon as shade shows up, hop in the shade for a minute. As soon as I see misters, hop in the misters for a minute, and make my way back to the car so I can get out of here. I've done my deed for the day. I've come and look at the airplane. Okay, so you can access the plane from here, from off this roof deck area that's coming from whatever business, restaurant, or store that is right there. So definitely gonna have to come back and do that when it's not a bazillion degrees out here. Where's Leon when I need him? All right, Universal Horror Unleashed, listen to me here. You need to gut this entire building. You need to put the restaurant and the bar and your shopping on one side of the building, in the front and the back and the corner, probably where you come in. And then you need to make the rest of this entire building one giant haunt upstairs and downstairs, to where the patron can walk all the way through and go through all the years of your horror and anything else you want to add, rather than house to house to house to house to house to house to house. Up the fee, you know, charge us for what you charge for all the houses to make this one walk. Then make a good 45-minute walk, and that would be awesome, because we've walked through haunts like that before and they were fun to walk through, like the prison in Ohio. That's what they did. And that's like a 40-minute walk. You could do that here. Plus, there was another haunt we did in Ohio that was a really 30 or 40-minute walk that I did with Joe Quattrone. That was a lot of fun. And that's what they need to do here. Instead of trying to break it up and try to make money off of separate things, charge one fee. People will come and walk the whole thing. It would be more fun. You could even mix it up with the movies if you wanted to. Now, I don't know that Mommy Dearest is a Universal movie, but they could have her whooping Chucky's ass. Because, I mean, if you ask me, the little fucker deserves it. I think it'd be funny to see some Joan Crawford whooping Chucky ass with the wire hanger. I'm moist everywhere, and I still got to make it all the way through there, which is where I'm going to head to now, and try to get to the car before I turn into a big puddle. Check it out, they got alien robot skee ball. Got to bring Vivian over here. That's freaking cool. So check out the robot dude sitting up there, rolling thunder. And then you got all kinds of stuff over here in the snack wagon. Huh. Vintage grilled cheese. There you go. This is Vivian's place right here. They got grilled cheese sandwiches and skee ball. That's all it takes. You know I love you. You know I love you. Mayor of Sweet City. Everything is art. Even the back of the Looper trailer is full of the heads of those animals that couldn't make it on the carousel. They have been sacrificed. Now, we did a video here. I wasn't allowed to film in there. Nobody's allowed to film in there. But we did a video about our experiences in there. We took pictures, so there's pictures of it on my channel of the stuff that goes on in there. You're not allowed to have professional, like, camera gear, microphones, or anything like that. I thought I saw Rosie coming, like, what the hell are you doing here? She doesn't even know I'm here today because I'm working. Believe it or not, I'm working and screwing around. But all this stuff here, I filmed all that in that video. And it's looking really hot, like I'm gonna vaporize like a vampire when I step in here. So I don't know about all that. It's a big rebar donut, and that was so cinematic. We're gonna do it again. Wasn't it though? I mean, you know, my nomination should be coming. And then the part that sucks, just the walk in the sunlight back to the car, but it's all right, it's not too bad. I mean, while I'm walking, I'm okay, but when I stop and the heart starts pounding, your head starts pounding, and your skin starts sizzling, that's when it gets bad. I feel like there needs to be little MTVs everywhere in between the spaceman and the planets. Skoonjili, I feel you, buddy. I feel you. All right, it's time to stop screwing around in the shade and make the final leg of this journey, all pun intended. Get over to the elevator, the shady area, get upstairs, get in the truck, turn on the AC, and fall asleep. Not while I'm driving, because that would be bad. How'd you like to see this in the parking garage you're about to park in? God bless them for having air conditioning in the elevator. Yes. Wait, thought I got off on the wrong floor. I did not, but that was fun. It was just a fun little walk for something. I've never seen all that stuff. I mean, I've seen everybody else's videos and pictures of it, but first time I've seen it. Hope you guys enjoyed the walk today. So see you tomorrow. I have my little microphone inside my shirt. You can imagine what the little furry dead cat thing feels like right now. So next time you see me, make sure you ask to touch my microphone.